Alright guys, it's me again. Driving to work again. You know, I was just thinking, as I was listening to some podcasts, that they were talking about gun control and the school shootings and just all the crap they're trying to get us all to think about. Well, the kid was mentally ill. We can pretty much clearly see that on his Instagram, his social media accounts. We know he had problems. He'd gotten expelled from school, he'd been suspended, he'd been in violent fights, he'd been kicked out of a couple schools, from what I heard. So we know the kid has some issues. Why don't we look at why the kid has issues? More and more kids these days are having a very, very hard time trying to acclimate themselves and conform to our Western civilized society. And if you really look at the way the system is working and what's actually going on, I'm not talking what the state teaches us is going on. I mean, when you look for yourself, you actually look into history. You look into what happened during World War I, World War II, Vietnam, what actually happened, and who benefited the most out of those. I can't blame them for having a hard time fitting into society. I don't think a measure of someone's mental health should be how well are you able to conform to a fucked up society. Are you able to just go ahead and take it in the ass and say, you know, I don't care that Warren Buffett made $1.2 million every hour of 2000 and I think it was 15 maybe. Yeah, so $1.2 million he made every single hour. So that's apparently okay because, you know, we got kids in Detroit. Hell, we got kids in Bellefontaine that are starving to, well, not really to death, but they're starving. So when you go to the bottom classes, they really, really feel the inequality. They see how fucked up it is. You've got people who are so goddamn rich that there is nothing they would have want for. They want to go to Bermuda, they get on their private plane, they go. They don't have to go through security, they don't have to get groped by NSA, they don't have to go through all of these channels just to be sure they're not a terrorist, because they've got enough money, they're just above the system. In today's unfettered, predatory, capitalistic society, I know, big words, sorry, it's just how I am. It's exactly like the Hunger Games when you really look at it. Everybody below, let's just make it a big number. Let's make it $1 million a year. Everybody below $1 million income a year are the poor people. We are the poor people. You've got people who are trillionaires and multi-billionaires who have managed to pay off lobbyists to get them to sign into law stuff like, I don't know, how about we give the Congo $65 million to learn how to use Facebook? That looks like a good way to spend our money. Oh, by the way, taxes are mandatory. You don't pay them, you're going to jail. Oh, and I think it was Afghanistan. It was in the Middle East. Don't quote me on what country. But we decided, hey, how about we build a natural gas station? Somebody talked Congress or whoever into saying yeah. So we went over there and built a natural gas station. Proposed to cost $500,000. Ended up costing like $85 million. Like an 860% overrun or something crazy like that. That happens, but we're still mandated to pay taxes or risk getting jailed. Okay, so we built them a gas station at, 15 times what it was supposed to cost. So we bought $5,000 hammers and used $20 nails. But anyways, after we built this gas station, We then realized, shit! Nobody over here has natural gas cars! Damn it! Wait, we'll fix it. So we bought them all natural gas cars. Whether it was rich businessmen, we bought them fleets of cars for the business, which helped them give us, the U.S. businessmen, a good trade deal or good price, whatever. People in the U.S. make money. So we buy them all cars. Okay, yeah. Then we realized, damn it! They don't have any way to buy this natural gas for their natural gas cars. So we sent them more money for credit cards to buy the gas for their cars we bought them at the gas station that we paid 15 times the amount it cost to build for them. That's money we're sending out. I didn't agree to that. I didn't say, sure, let's do it. But I have to pay it and give them the money to have it done. Just take a minute to think about it. The rich people talk the lawmakers, who were also rich, but the rich people talk the lawmakers into shipping money out of country. In turn, businessmen, international businessmen, get really good deals on goods and minerals, whatever it is, that they need to make even more money. So the rich keep getting rich, and the poor just keep getting fucked. Then you look at the countries that say, no, I don't really want to go ahead and jump into your system. I'm going to go ahead and stay out. Like, I don't know, Libya. Look at what Gaddafi's area was like. Don't look at what we were told. Look at what it was actually like. What was Libya like before we bombed the shit out of them? So if they say no, we don't want to play along, we bomb the ever-living shit out of them because of some terrorist group or a dictator who is horrible, or maybe they gassed their people. So anyways, we bomb the ever-loving shit out of them, but then we swoop in like the heroes we are, and we rebuild their infrastructure. We rebuild all their schools we blew up. We rebuild the hospitals we blew up. And then we either bomb the shit all over again, or we say, okay, we rebuilt all of this stuff, you're now free. Here's a new person to run your government that we picked out and brought over. Now you can pay us back for rebuilding your infrastructure that we blew the ever-loving fuck out of. You can either pay us this amount of money, or you can let us take this mineral, this asset, this, at this amount of money. That's all we need. That's all we're doing. We bomb a place, we start raping them of their resources. They're controlled by us now. Well, not necessarily the American people, but those fuckheads in charge. So it's just bomb, rape, repeat. That's what we've been doing. So there's a lot of kids who are seeing that and who cannot cope with the way the world is. We've given them all kinds of movies, video games, whatever, where the hero swoops in and does something crazy and saves the day, saves the world. Why wouldn't these kids, for some reason in there, think that what they're doing is going to help the planet? It's going to help somebody somehow. We don't need to fix the gun problem. We need to fix the problem. It's us versus them. The ultra elite versus humanity. You can't say the rich people don't rule the world. In 1975, Nelson Rockefeller was vice president. If you've got a Rockefeller as vice president, don't you think he's going to get some laws passed that will make the rich safe and make the rich even richer, while keeping all of us dumb people and poor people unwashed masses? It's been going on since Rome. The people who ruled Rome, the people in power in Rome never went out of power. They just changed their names. It's the same families. They hid behind this group until it was starting to get exposed. They shifted. They hid behind this group till it started to get exposed. They shifted. Do some digging. Look into the Anti-Defamation League. Yeah, I know. You're thinking, anti-Semite. No, just look into it. Think. Actually think. Don't be afraid someone's going to call you a racist, an anti-Semite, a homophobe because you're thinking. Putting facts together and making factual statements does not make you a racist. Facts don't care about your feelings. The truth is like a lion. Set it free, it'll defend itself. I'm at work now, so I'm gonna just say sayonara until next time. I'm sure it'll be somewhat soon. Love you guys.